Hey friends, welcome to Essentially Jessie, where we talk about essential oils and fragrances. You know, essential oils are used to make fragrances. They're the inspiration behind it. You can see my diffuser back here. I've been an essential oil enthusiast for around 10 years now, and I'm just getting into fragrances in the last year or two as well. I kind of wore the same fragrances for years, off and on. I had a high school fragrance, had a fragrance in college, I had one after college, and now I am just obsessed. So it's becoming a real problem. So today I'm going to share with you one of my all-time favorite fragrances. So this little black bottle is to die for. Honestly, I love this fragrance. This fragrance is Tom Ford Black Orchid. It took me a while to start liking it, but once I caught on, I can't get enough. So the fragrance comes in this beautiful black and gold bottle, which is just gorgeous. And the fragrance is as well. Oh my goodness. It's just so beautiful. So Tom Ford is a designer, as we all know. He makes shoes, handbags, clothing, glasses, sunglasses, all of the things. And this is my favorite part of Tom Ford. This is technically a designer fragrance because he is a clothing designer. He doesn't just do fragrance, but this is beautiful. This has been out since 2006, and which is 14 years. So it's been out a while. So the first time I originally smelled this, I thought, there's just too much going on there for me. I can't put my finger on what I don't like. There's something about it that I like, but I'm just not sure, and I'm not ready to bite the bullet. A 50 ml of this will set you back about $130. You can find it on Fragrance Net, Fragrance X sometimes, for up to 30 to 40% off. The notes in this are incredible and extensive. You know, fragrances just develop different on your skin because of your heat and your body chemistry than they do on a card. That's a piece of paper. So as I smelled it, it just really grew on me. So the fragrance opens with some jasmine, some ylang ylang, black truffles. It's just very interesting. And then it starts to dry down and develop, and it's just gorgeous. The ylang ylang still is there, but not as overpowering. And then the patchouli begins to develop. Patchouli is definitely a polarizing fragrance. So this is a warm, spicy, it's labeled an Oriental Chypre fragrance. There's just, again, so much going on. So it honestly dries down to a warm, creamy sandalwood, vanilla, musky scent for me. This fragrance takes about an hour to really develop. It's just gorgeous. So going in and spraying it on a card and thinking, oh, I don't know if I like that so much, that was the wrong thing for me to do. So I ended up going to Sephora on their website and picked up this sample set. And these sample sets are some of the best things ever because you can try several samples. Then you take this card in that comes with the kit or the set and redeem it for a full-size bottle. So that's how I actually picked this up. I smelled all the samples. I can't remember all of them that were in there, but I just knew I wanted a Tom Ford. And when I went back, I thought, okay, I'll get it. So I get it, and I get home and I open it up and I spray it. And it's still just that initial opening I'm just not super crazy about. But then 15 minutes later, I'm smelling and I'm smelling again. And this fragrance is definitely beast mode. This will last 8 to 9 hours on my skin. I only spray 3 sprays, even though I'm an oversprayer. Okay, so maybe I spray 4 sometimes too. I just love it. I absolutely love it. And like I said, it dries down to like a warm, creamy vanilla fragrance that is perfect for the holidays. This is probably most people's in their fall winter list, but I just can't quit wearing it in the summer as well. So this is great for date night. It's nice for the office as long as you don't overspray. This is designed to be unisex, so it can be worn by a man or a woman, and it's just beautiful. I love it. How did I ever not love this fragrance? So like I said, it was a little bit difficult to get going in the beginning, but now it's just one of my favorites, one of my all-time favorites. This is Tom Ford's White Suede, and yes, she did get the big bottle. This is big bottle worthy for sure. This is a beautiful white suede. I don't know. It's just so pretty. So I smelled this right before COVID, and got a sample of it, smelled it, really liked it. I love ombre leather. So this is kind of right up my leather alley. Anyway, so I do like leather fragrances. I really appreciate leather fragrances. This one is, in my mind, truly unisex. I think a man or a woman could wear this. It might lean slightly more feminine, but it's suede, it's leather. I feel like that makes it masculine enough for anyone to wear. It's beautiful. So I smelled it, then my friend at the department store called and said, do you want to purchase it? I think we're about to close because of COVID. And I said, no. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, when they opened up, she called me and she was like, hey, we're open. You know, if you want to come by and see me or pick something up. They may not have even been open inside yet. Anyway, maybe it was curbside pickup only. And I said, give me the white suede. And she said, all we have is the big bottle. And I said, perfect. This is to die for, very unique. This is all season appropriate. I feel like it may be more spring, summer, but you can definitely pull this off fall and winter because of the leather. It is lighter. I feel like, again, office appropriate, date night appropriate, date appropriate, brunch. I mean, I can see wearing this with a white t-shirt and jeans. I can also see wearing this with a black jacket and heels. It's just a really versatile fragrance. I think it's appropriate for people who are a younger crowd, maybe early 20s, and then a more mature crowd too, but it is a pretty modern scent. So I picked up the 100 ml bottle of white suede. It listed as a warm, spicy. I wouldn't say it's super warm because that makes it sound more fall only appropriate. I feel like it's all time appropriate. The smell is so creamy and so smooth. It's not leather with jagged edges. It's just really, really smooth. So the keynotes are thyme, suede, and musk. I'm not sure that I pick up a ton of the thyme, but the suede and musk are definitely there. I smell vanilla. It is just so creamy and smooth. This came out in 2009. Tom Ford released it along with 3 other releases that year or in that collection. And I think this may be the only one of those 3 that has lasted the test of time. It is just good. I love the packaging. I love that it is a clear bottle. The Eau de Soleil Blanc is more of the frosted glass. This one is the clear glass. It has the white cap with the Tom Ford on top. It's just beautiful. It really is a great fragrance. I love the atomizer. I love Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford. This is so good. Moving on to Black Orchid. I have a full review on this one. If you'd like to see a full review on white suede, drop me a comment below. I love Black Orchid. Okay, so this is like the creamiest, most sophisticated vanilla ever. I mean, this is record-breaking, earth-shattering, creamy vanilla, very sophisticated. Don't buy this if you want just a sweet vanilla because that's not what this is. This has more notes than I can list. It is beautiful. It is warm. It is a little bit spicy. This is definitely date night, nighttime. If you're wearing this to the office, 1 spray max. You might mix this with something that's more fruity or something that's lighter or just a sheer vanilla scent to kind of lighten it up if you're trying to use this for daytime, because this is a boss scent. Like if you're wearing this, you own the company, you're the CEO, you're the CFO, you're telling people what to do. It's so good. This is not a wear it around the house scent. I feel like white suede is that way because I wear it around the house. I love white suede. This is I'm trying to make a statement. It's our first date. This is a meaningful date. You can dress this up. It's very elegant. It's also very, very, very unisex. So while I don't know, I think it's a true unisex. I just can't get past it. It's orchids, it's vanilla, they're creamy, it's soft, but there is so much going on here. So I really suggest that you do not blind buy this one. I feel like white suede, if you like leather and suede fragrances, is easily blind buy worthy. This one, on the other hand, is definitely not blind buy worthy unless you're a true die-hard Tom Ford, which if you are, you probably own this. This is not your mama's vanilla fragrance. This is really, really sophisticated. I would say that this is more of a mature fragrance. I don't see a whole lot of younger people wearing this and appreciating it, because honestly, it took my nose 6 months to a year to really smell it again, appreciate it. The first time I stuck my nose on it, I said, there's just too much going on here. I can't comprehend all of the things. But then as my nose grew, matured and I smelled more fragrances, and I realized when I came back to Black Orchid, I loved it. I did get this in one of those Sephora sample sets where you buy maybe 8 to 10 samples, and then you have a card that comes with it. You can redeem it for one of the full bottles. I believe this is the 1 milliliter bottle, and that is the best value. I've gotten several full bottle fragrances from doing that redemption process. This retails for $92. It is a really good value to get it in that Sephora set. I have an extensive review of Black Orchid. If you'd like for me to do a single fragrance review on White Suede, let me know. I'd be happy to. Drop me a comment below. The notes on this, the key notes are black truffle, black orchid, plum. We all know it dries down to vanilla. It's so good. But the orchid stays for the longevity of the fragrance, which is really nice because it just smells different. It's something unique. It's something different. It's not your everyday fragrance. It's definitely not your everyday date night fragrance. Black Orchid can be quite polarizing, so be careful if your partner doesn't like crazy polarizing fragrances, but this is a classic. In this epic battle of Tom Ford's White Suede versus Black Orchid by Tom Ford, this is so hard to pick. I love that White Suede is versatile. It's everyday, it's year round, it's very appropriate, it's unisex, possibly leaning more feminine, but I can definitely see with the leather notes this being a true unisex fragrance. While Black Orchid is so unique, so different, so beautiful, but in a really sophisticated way. But if I had to pick just one, I'd probably pick White Suede as my winner. I love White Suede. I really appreciate, again, the longevity of it, but also the versatility of it. This is long lasting, versatile. I can wear it any day, anytime, and feel really confident in what I'm wearing and the fragrance that I picked. This probably is blind buy worthy if you're purchasing it for someone who appreciates leathery fragrances, suede fragrances. It's probably not blind buy worthy if you're purchasing it for someone who is more into florals and fruity, super duper feminine, or super duper masculine leaning. I feel like this is a true unisex fragrance, and I love it. Noir Pour Femme by Tom Ford versus Tom Ford's Black Orchid. So let's get into it. So Tom Ford, it just says Noir on here, which always kind of bothered me because it's Noir Pour Femme. It says it on the bottom. But anyway, they have multiple, like Noir Extreme. They have several in this like line and kind of in the same similar packaging. I love this packaging. I think it is so cool. This fragrance came out in 2015. It is... Okay, somebody came to the door and Bonnie kind of freaked out, but I think she's gonna be okay. All right, so Tom Ford's Noir Pour Femme is fabulous. It is so good. I love... So Noir Pour Femme by Tom Ford is just fabulous. It's very sophisticated. It came out in 2015. The notes are ginger, bitter orange, mandarin orange, bergamot, kulfi, which is a Middle Eastern dessert, rose, orange blossom, jasmine, amber, vanilla, sandalwood, and like a manufactured scent. So anyway, this is very, I don't even know how to describe it. It smells like it's sweet. It's vanillic, but it is, I sprayed it on my wrist earlier. I will say that this doesn't have the best longevity, which is kind of frustrating because you guys know that that's what I'm here for. I want to smell good, and I want to smell good like for a long time. Sadly, this has been discontinued, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I found some. There's some on eBay, some partial bottles. There's some on Mercari, which is where I resell a lot of my fragrances. But this is one that if you like Black Orchid, I feel like you would want to have this in your collection as well. It is a very just diverse palette of smells and scents all put into one and just so beautifully blended. So this is Tom Ford Noir. I would say that you could wear this as your signature scent. I would say that you could wear this, but it is pretty daring of a fragrance, kind of mysterious. I love taking scent quizzes online. Like, what's your favorite? You know, some of the fragrance websites have them, and it kind of narrows down your top 10 or whatever, or top 2 or 3 of that particular brand. And this one would definitely be in the mysterious category. Okay, this is not like a day at the beach or a walk in the garden. This is more like date night at a cigar bar. I mean, I don't know. I'm just making this up, but it is so good. So I really love, and I will say that about both these fragrances. I really enjoy them both. That's why they're both in my collection. They've both been in my collection. So like I said, 2015 release, so good. Really smells, when it dries down, it really smells, you can get that coffee smell of the like dessert, but it's just got so much other stuff going on. It's delicious. It's so good. I would probably characterize this as a gourmand fragrance. Yeah. So anyway, moving on. Next up, let's talk about Black Orchid. Okay, this is like the OG of like really great fragrance to me, because I felt like Black Orchid kind of broke the mold. It was released in 2006. At the time, I smelled it and I was like, I don't understand that quite yet. And now I love it. There was a girl, I was at like a FedEx, and there was somebody making copies or on the computer next to me or something. Anyway, and she walked past me and she was wearing Black Orchid, and I was like, you smell so good. You smell so fabulous. Anyway, I mean, I just feel like Black Orchid smells like $1,000,000. So it was released in 2006. The notes on this are long, so make sure you have a drink or something. Truffle, gardenia, blackcurrant, ylang ylang, jasmine, bergamot, orange, lemon, orchid, spices, gardenia, fruity notes, ylang ylang, jasmine, and lotus. And then the base notes are Mexican chocolate, patchouli, vanilla, incense, amber, sandalwood, vetiver, white musk. You guys, this is a powerhouse of a fragrance. This gives me, oh gosh, at least 8 good hours of wear. That's one thing I really appreciate about Tom Ford fragrances is that you get a good bang for your buck. So while these fragrances are not the least expensive fragrances on earth, because they're not, and these are designer, obviously Tom Ford is designer, but I feel like these just kind of give me niche vibes. These are designer fragrances done very, very well. I feel like some designer houses pump out fragrances that they think are going to be mass appealing, and they just keep cranking out the same like sweet, fruity, floral, whatever, and that's not really my jam. Like I do have some floral fragrances that I love. There are a few fruity fragrances that I enjoy, but most of the time I want like unisex vibes. I just filmed a video on 54, the brand new 54 by Juicebox. It's also like just very mysterious vibes and all of that, like just a lot of notes, a lot of just very well blended. So Black Orchid by Tom Ford. Okay, so as I do in my battle videos, and I have a lot of battle videos, I actually love filming battle videos because they give me an opportunity to really weigh out, like I wear both of these, I like both of these, but which one do I actually like more and why? And so that's why I do these. And sometimes there's a clear winner. Sometimes I think I am actually going to declutter this fragrance. And then other times it's really close. And I would definitely say on this one, it is really close. I love both of these fragrances. I wear them both. These are definitely some that I don't let anybody borrow. I know that's weird, but sometimes the man or the kids will say, Mom, give me a spray of something that smells good. I ain't giving you my Tom Fords. I'm just not. So anyway, in this battle, this is very difficult, but first world problems, okay? I'm going to have to go with the OG Tom Ford Black Orchid. While I love Noir Pour Femme and I wear it, I probably wear these the same like amount of times. But I am savoring the Noir Pour Femme a little bit more now that I know that it's been discontinued. Black Orchid will forever, and next time I get it, I'll get the bigger bottle. I never thought in my wildest dreams I would go through this whole bottle, and it's almost, I'm getting there. It's just timeless. I feel like this is something that you will be able to wear 50 years from now, and it will still smell fabulous, unless they change the formulation or something. But Tom Ford Black Orchid, I'm in love. Anyway, let me know, you guys, if you have these fragrances. Do you wear them? Which do you prefer? Is there another Tom Ford that you are just like, I like this one the best? Which one's your favorite? Drop that in the comment section below. Anyway, and your scent of the day, as always. I love interacting with you guys in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell. Smell you later.